We just got new footage of Diddy's party that he threw for Meek Mill's birthday, and Meek Mill saw this and blew up on Twitter. There is a lot to unpack here, so let's get into it. Now, I just want to start this video by showing you how good of buddies Meek Mill and Diddy are. This is the weirdest video I ever seen, but take a look at it and we'll dive into the article.
Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you. Yeah.
So we're going to watch this video together. This is footage of the Diddy party, and I believe this is the trailer, so there's not going to be anything weird. But I think the article we're going to read after is going to explain all the weird stuff that they saw and what went down. So let's watch the video, and then we'll get into the article that explains all the details of it. As expected, didn't really see much, but let's read the article. I think it explains what happens when the cameras go away. So, Daily Mail titled this article, "New Diddy Party Footage Shows Debauchery at a Birthday Bash He Threw for Meek Mill at $7.5 million Las Vegas Mansion." So, Sean Diddy Combs spared no expense to throw his friend rapper Meek Mill a blowout 27th birthday party. Daily Mail has the exclusive video of the celebration and what was left behind: white powder, half-empty bottle of liquor, used condoms, blood-stained bedding, and that was just evidence of how debauched the event was. The bedrooms the following day were disgusting, property manager Jason Haidt told the Daily Mail. There were broken bottles of alcohol, used condoms, blood on the beddings, powder, razor blades by the hundreds, lubricant on the dressers and marble floors. I found panties, bras, and even 2 iPhones in the bushes behind the bowling alley. Exotic dancers in masks, women in tiny bras, and the main event, a naked woman served up as a sushi platter. The day-long party held on May in 2014 cost Diddy, who is now 55, a whopping $25,000 in rent alone. Haidt, who is 54, shared the video of the party with dailymail.com. It shows partygoers arriving in droves. Notable faces include Vine star turned comedian King Bach, who's 36 years old, French Montana, who's 40, Lil Durk, 32, and other artists claiming to be part of Mill's record label Dream Chaser Records. So they show a couple pictures. These are the cars that were awesome in 2014. Pictures that we saw. This is the woman as the sushi platter. That's kind of wild. The mansion was crowded with celebrities shuffling through the mass of people accompanied by their entourages of bodyguards and trophy women. Lingerie-clad dancers performed provocatively on set-up stages. They dressed women up and posed around the various rappers for photos. In one scene, a girl was laid out on the table naked, with only one tiny piece of vinyl covering her front body for hygiene purposes, as rows of sushi were framed on around her while workers offered bottles of sauce. The partygoers smiled into the camera, posing with their friends. At one point, Mill, Montana, and Diddy stood up on an elevated platform to give a speech, laughing with each other as one partygoer shouted to see if there was liquor up there. Monster headphones were openly on display, showing rows of the Mill inspired 24K over the ear DJ headphones, which currently cost $200. In April of 2014, Haidt, the mansion's long term caretaker, says he was contacted by Diddy's personal assistant saying he wanted to rent the venue out for a party by Meek Mill. It was held 3 days after Mill's birthday, but he wanted to do it to be on the night of the first fight with Floyd Mayweather and Marcos Maidana. The disgraced rap mogul relayed through his assistant other specific requirements for the property manager. So, this is a bedroom in the house they're showing us here. This is the dancers in the masks. Kind of gives me Eyes Wide Shut vibes. Here's a little Dirk. Here's King Bach. There's pictures they're showing us. They requested that all the interior bedroom locks were to be ordered new and left unopened for their arrival for security purposes, as they would need to supervise the installation. Whoa, that's really weird. And both keys were to be given to Mr. Combs directly and nobody else. I claimed that Diddy's team requested double-sided locks on the bedroom doors to be left unlocked for guests' arrival, with 2 sets to be given to Diddy. Why would he want double-sided? That's really weird. He said, I was given a rough estimate of 850 guests for the mansion party, and we agreed to the fee of $25K for 24 hours. About 900 guests showed up, and most partook in the evening's drug-fueled festivities, including Diddy, who Haidt described as being wasted. He was overseeing the evening's operations and ensuring that Diddy and his team would have him on site should problems arise. Haidt agreed to remain on site throughout the rental. I told them I have a detached guest house in the rear of the property and that unless they summon me, I will stay there. I explained to them that the mansion is a period home, which meant all bedroom doors were solid wood with solid brass mortise type locks with crystal door handles and skeleton keys. According to the property manager, the mansion costed $7.5 million to build with hand painted ceilings by artist Thomas Bissetti, which took 8 years to finish. But Diddy's team insisted that the cost wasn't a factor to include the price of the double-sided locks on the venue fee. He really wanted double-sided locks on the bedrooms. Diddy allegedly had an insurance policy to cover the mansion, its contents, and any loss of life for the event. Diddy even brought in his own smoke detectors. What the? They stated that this policy mandated the use of smoke detectors in all areas of the homes and guest houses, which I replied we have. They said they would prefer brand new ones and would have them shipped to me and they would install them upon arrival. That's wild. They said the detectors would temporarily be attached and removed after the event, and I agreed. So here's more pictures that they're showing us. Meek Mill and Diddy. We got even a trumpet. Lots of interesting things here. So the party ended around 3 a.m. and there was rampant cocaine used with broken bottles, condoms left all over the property. Bedrooms were left in disarray. He claimed that he collected around half an ounce of cocaine around from the palace. I thought it was powdered sugar everywhere. Sheesh. Although the relationship between Diddy and Mills appeared close in the footage, the Philly-born rapper has taken steps to separate himself from Diddy, telling one fan on the street, "No Diddy gang."
Yo, Shy, what's up?
Yeah, y'all already know how we playing out this motherfucker. This real life.
Real life
Yeah,
shit,
nigga,
bro.
no Diddy gang, Meek Mill in real life. Don't ever disrespect me, you
Talk
heard?
that shit.
The nature of the relationship began to be questioned when the producer Rodney Jones filed a $30 million lawsuit against Diddy on February 26, accusing him of sexual assault. Jones' lawsuit stated that the Philly rapper who dated Nicki Minaj had allegedly engaged in a sexual relationship with the rap mogul, leading to speculation that the redacted name was Mill, since he dated Minaj from 2014 to 2016. All right, Meek Mill, well, if none of this was true, then why did you just blow up on social media after we read this article? He said, "Why nobody looking at the fact of who we consuming this news from? I went to ChatGPT. None of these people are even Americans and not close to the Black Party these weak stories This wasn't even Puff Party. It's nothing to be quiet about if you're smart. I don't really know what that means if I'm being very honest with you guys, but he's just showing all of the articles about the 2014 party. And he's also just searching in ChatGPT who owns certain news websites. I don't know why it's blurry. Next tweet. They're putting black men in jail off stories. I wish Puff, well, he's a black man. I hope he didn't do most of that stuff they said he did. Why y'all so scared to talk? Y'all must got in the closet. My past the streets, it's nothing to hide. See, if there is nothing to hide, you don't have to defend yourself, I feel like. I don't know. Literally, you can wake up to 70 publications posting the same non-factual story. That's a media smear campaign. No one gonna believe y'all. Y'all mad. He quoted a thing about LeBron saying there's so much negativity in the world. And then he keeps going, man. This Vibe magazine, I went to the page. It's no video of nothing. Go look. Give him a click. It won't load. I mean, he's very excited that there's no video. I don't know. Then the advertising on it. It's more alcohol. He was quote tweeting the Vibe magazine. Meek, what's going on with the media targeting you like Trump? He says, I got too powerful. What? Let's spend a full week on how media is betraying black athletes, artists in America. It's looking very, very sad, like an attack. The biggest weapon against the black man even got us hating each other. Why, lol? What is this? He's saying why. Why to what? Why is the mainstream media and affiliated independent news outlets trying to destroy Meek Mill? Well, this is a post that with 21 likes 7 hours ago, so he's just finding stuff. It's clear that Meek Mill and Diddy had a very close relationship. I mean, he threw a party with 900 people for him. Now Diddy's trying to defend his name because of all the stuff that went down. He said there's no proof of anything weird that went down. Unfortunately, we didn't really see anything crazy, just kind of the vibe of the party, really. But I think eventually, once Diddy, if he gets found guilty, I think then we'll start to see the evidence of the really weird stuff. But as of now, we kind of are just getting a storytelling version from people that are seeing it. But we're slowly making baby steps. I mean, we never saw articles like this a few months ago, and slowly stuff is coming out from people viewing the tapes. So I'll keep you guys updated if we get any real juice. But as of now, this is what we got.